So I broke out the Kwik Stix again to do this quick little sketchbook page, and this time I wanted to do a little still life with an easy flower and vase. If this is your first time here, my name is Kate and I love reducing barriers to art in my channel. So to start off, I had a pre-painted page background. You don't need this, but I just happened to do it because I was getting rid of the last little bit of a tube of that green paint. And so I just happened to have this page ready and figured, well, let me layer some Kwik Stix on it and see how it looks. So this is going to be layered over a green background of just plain old acrylic paint in my sketchbook. So first I wanted to do my flower shapes, and you can see here you kind of get a neat effect with the Kwik Stix over that acrylic because you have that green kind of poking through from the background. Now depending on what kind of sketchbook page you're doing, you might want to use a different color, and honestly, if it hadn't been for just using up my green paint, I might have used a different color here too, maybe even something fluorescent or a bright red or orange. Sometimes I've gotten some really interesting effects using a bright color over a little bit more subdued, under a little bit more of a subdued painting. But for this one, I thought that the green also showed really nicely, and it went with a lot of my leaves and foliage. I thought it was kind of a nice little underlayer here. So once I finish with my flowers and foliage, I want to go in with my little vase or container for my flowers and then put in a foreground and background. So as I build my layers, I'm doing a bit of negative painting with these Kwik Stix and just going around my flower shapes really loosely to put in these other shapes. So the vase is going to be a nice bold dark color. I grabbed this dark, I think it was a purple or blue, and it showed up almost black on the green background, which I actually really liked, so it turned out really well. Now I wanted to stay away from just the plain old white, not really for any particular reason, but I just wanted to use some different colors. And so I grabbed that sort of light peach color and I'm using it for my table base and putting down my first layer. One thing I noticed with the Kwik Stix is it's really easy to layer up, and so while you do get some pretty opaque colors, if it doesn't have that full coverage that you want, it really fills in if you go over it again and kind of reduces that scribbly texture if you don't want that to be too prominent in whatever it is that you're drawing. Now I'm taking that light green and using it to add some contrast to my leaves. You can barely tell they're there over that green background, but once that gets filled in, you can really start to see the Kwik Stix over top of that. And so I chose a nice little golden yellow for my background of my flowers. And I'm just going around, negative painting around them too, and following the frame of the whole background. This is another one of those really fast pages, and it's really easy to do one of these when you just have a few minutes. That's one of my favorite things about these Tempera sticks maybe, is you can get something on paper very fast. And you don't have to break out a lot of supplies. It's just simple. The sticks are inexpensive, and it's just that perfect thing to do if you want something easy to get creative with and not have to worry too much about it. So I'm going back to that peach, and you can see what a big difference it makes having a second coat on there. So these really can solidify as you add layers. But yet you still can see a little bit of that green poking through from the background. So I really like the final effect of using Kwik Stix in this way, especially over a painted background, because it just looks very interesting, and it looks like it has many layers instead of just a couple of simple layers. If you were to do mark making or something like that on the base here, that might be something interesting to see popping through here and there, if you use markers or pens or anything like that. I really want to try and experiment more with these Kwik Stix to see how they layer with other mediums, and I want to use it more with mixed media in general, even with some watercolor and things like that, which I'm going to be breaking out in the next few videos. I kind of miss my watercolor. I've been concentrating on my sketchbook so much. I haven't done any watercolor doodles lately, and those are really calling out to me. And it'll be nice to just simplify and go back to basics. So like I mentioned in a couple other videos, I'm really into patterns lately, just very simple ones, but I think it just adds something kind of special. So I'm adding a simple pattern to the background and to the surface, and I just think it looks really cute with the rest of the painting. So I was happy to add it there. So that pretty much wraps up my painting here, and I hope you enjoyed it and got some inspiration if you're looking for that. But if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep creating.